Thank you very much for joining us today. As you can see, for the Arctic Wolf and ITWeb, right of boom, when to escalate from managed detection and response to incident response. Very, very important topic this. I'll get into that in a second. But first, thank you very much for joining us. My name is James Francis. I am your MC, your facilitator today for this webinar over the next hour. It's a common statistic nowadays that it can take over 200 days to detect a proper breach, and about a quarter of a time on average to get rid of that attack, to contain it and remove it. It is very important to have a comprehensive response to breaches, but this is not simple. It involves various elements, it involves skills, it involves certain technologies. Let's unpack that today. Let's find out a bit more about how you can have a more proactively responsive company in terms of security.
Everyone's looking for that. We'll call it the Golden Playbook, that, just pull off the shelf IR plan or whatever that looks like. And I mean, each organization that doesn't have some sort of playbook in place is ultimately going to be disadvantaged. So, I see that a lot of times with our customers, that if they're coming into IR kind of net new, one of the first things they say is, oh, we had an IR plan, or you don't have an IR plan. And what should we do next? And those sort of conversations should be happening much sooner than an event. But I think sometimes it's easy to say, you know what, next quarter, we're going to take this and we're going to go full speed ahead. And then you find yourself, awkwardly staring at your threat actor in your environment as you have a giant encryption notice.
Having a partner that they actually skill engineers up and they spend a huge amount of time around that skill set just takes away that guesswork from customers, but takes away a lot of the challenges with customers going, where do I start and what do I do? And it's about getting efficient quickly and providing that intelligence and getting the business back up and running. And that's where making sure you got the right skills, doing the right things at the right time is really, really important. We talk a lot around it being a journey with customers, because a journey is never ending. It evolves, it changes. And that's important to make sure you're working with a partner that is working and changing with you.
The majority of risk can be mitigated through a mature security operations strategy. So we estimate that customers that come onto our security operations cloud could possibly mitigate up to 98% of their total risk, but there's still going to be that 2% of residual risk remaining, and you would need to transfer that to a third party, like, for example, a cyber insurance provider or some form of warranty. And we don't do governance, risk and compliance. That's something we would leverage one of our partners to do. And we've got a number of partners in that space that focus on that business risk consulting element and helping organizations build their security strategy.
And there's a lot more to this that we can unpack in future webinars, of where IR is going, where detection is going, etc. But with that, let's leave it to the conversation we had today. This was a webinar brought to you by ITWeb and Arctic Wolf. IR activated, the right of boom, when to escalate from managed detection and response to incident response. Please have a great day out there. Stay safe. Enjoy the holiday period. We will see you soon. Have a great afternoon. Thank you. Goodbye.